Hi, my name is Shelley and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a lovely little summer hat for a baby boy or girl. And first thing we're going to do is chain 4, and join with a slip stitch. Now we're going to chain 3 and work 12 trebles into the chain. Keep hooking around the tail of the yarn as you go, so that you can pull the circle shut. And just keep going until you've done 12 treble crochets and then slip stitch into the first chain. And join with a slip stitch into the third chain from the previous row. And for the next row we're going to chain 3 and we're going to do a treble crochet into the base of the chain, and then we're going to work 2 trebles into each stitch all the way around. And just keep going until you get to where you started and slip stitch into the third chain. And for the next round I'm going to chain 3 and treble into the base of the chain, and then we're going to treble 1 into the first stitch and then treble 2 into the second stitch, treble 1 and 2 into the next stitch, and just continue around doing 1 treble and 2 trebles into the following stitch until you get to the end, and then treble into the last stitch and slip stitch into the third chain. And for the next row, chain 3, treble into the base, and this time you're going to treble 2, 1, 2, and then 2 into the next stitch. So 2 treble into the next 2 stitches and then 2 trebles into the next stitch, and just continue to do that all of the way around. So we've got four rows, and now we're going to go into the pattern. At this stage, if you wanted to make a small hat, you could do 1 less row. If you wanted to make a large hat, you could do 1 more row. This hat should fit a baby of about 0 to 3 months, so chain 2 and half treble crochet into the stitch at the base of the chain, and then you're going to miss the first stitch, and into the next stitch we're going to do a half treble, a chain and a half treble to make a half treble V-stitch. So miss the stitch, half treble, chain and half treble into the same stitch, miss the next stitch, half treble, chain and half treble into the same stitch, and just carry on like that all of the way around. And then after we've done the last V, we're going to slip stitch into the second of the 2 chains. And for the next row, I'm going to chain 3, and you're going to work a cluster stitch. So I'll go back to the beginning and explain how to do it. So yarn over, insert hook into the V, hook the yarn and pull through, hook the yarn again and pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert hook into the V again, yarn over needle, pull through, yarn over needle, pull through 2 loops, and insert needle again, hook again, yarn over needle, through 2 loops, and then through 4 loops, and finish with a chain stitch. So yarn over, hook into the V, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert into the V again, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and insert into the V again, yarn over, pull through 2 hoops, and then yarn over, pull through 4 hoops, and finish with a chain stitch. And work that stitch all of the way around until you get to the end, and then slip stitch into the 3rd chain. And for the next row, we're going to chain 2. I'm going to do the first V in the first space, and then into each space between cluster stitches all the way around. And slip stitch into the 2nd chain, and then chain 3 and work a cluster into each V all the way around. And then just continue to the end. And slip stitch into the 3rd chain. Now for the next row, we're going to put the extra V stitch in here at the end. So we're going to go 2 chains and then skip the first cluster and half treble V stitch into the next space, and then into each space all the way around. And at the end of the row, we're going to put an extra V stitch in here just before the turning chain from the previous row, and then we're going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain. So continue to work in the pattern, and remembering to put an extra V stitch at the beginning of the next V stitch row, and then do another 4 rows. So for the next row we're going to chain 3, and then we're just going to work 2 trebles. There's supposed to be a treble. So we're going to work 2 trebles into every cluster stitch and every chain space. And just do that all the way around, and join with a slip stitch, and then do exactly the same, chain 3 and then 2 trebles into each stitch all the way around. And keep going until you get to the other end. And just finish the hat by doing a row of double crochet all around the brim. And just continue to work a double crochet around the edge of the brim, and then you'll be done.